Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another, I don't think it's to hunt a killer, it is another form of it. It is called the cold case crackers. It's a little derogatory. I think they just called us a cracker.
Cold case crackers. To crack the case.
We crack cold cases. There we go. The other one we had was unsolved case files. Those were really
Murder
good.
Mystery.
Yeah.
This one is the Edinburgh train bomber case. Can you prevent the next bombing?
I would say so, since it's a game. So let's get right into it. Let's see what kind of stuff they have. Ooh, theirs is green. Oh, and blue, because I didn't see that until... It's green. There's apparently 4 phases.
This one starts after you've read the rules and gameplay.
That's all it says, basically, is the 4 phases. So, I'm going to go ahead and show the picture of the train. The bombing of the train. My lighting is, there we go, kind of get it in the middle. On Sunday, June the 22nd, 2003, an unknown person detonated an explosive on a passenger train outside of the city of Edinburgh, New York. I didn't know that was a place. I thought it was made up. It may not be. The explosive device killed 5 people and wounded another 8 in the blast. Original suspects include Karen Cole. Are you related to her?
Are you?
I'm married into it.
Oh, there could be a Karen somewhere in my family, but...
All 5 of these original suspects cooperated with investigators and provided statements and fingerprints. A year and a half later, police managed to find an online server that is confirmed to have been used by the Edinburgh bomber. The forensic and technology departments have tried to gain access, but were unable to crack into it. I don't think I can read. The investigators were able to confirm a link between the letters and authenticated. No, authenticated. Okay, it's not just me. Authenticated. I thought authenticated. Authenticated. We're trying to add that. Okay. The second letter to be from the Edinburgh bomber. Like the first letter, it mentioned an attack that will happen in 7 days. So 2 days ago, 7 days. Okay, well, that's math. Okay. With only 5 days left, the head detective has enlisted help from the cold case crackers. The crackers of the I'm trying to think of a different name that does not say cold case crackers. Once your investigation team is ready to begin, visit a different website to hear the case's original detective. Good luck. Go to the website and type. So you get 3 websites here.
Oh boy, I got another website. Okay.
And we have the the letter. You still don't get it. In 7 days, I will finish what I started. I've always wanted to make one of these letters. Not send it to anybody or anything, but, you know, just cut out letters on a magazine.
I'm learning new things about you.
Cut out letters on a magazine and make a letter.
Okay. One that's sweet, not under a death threat?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a train schedule. Yes. Why is it? Train schedule, and then phase 1. Using the statements of the individuals on the train the day of the bombing, detectives have determined there is a key witness that left the train prior to the detonation.
I saw another website.
Oh, yes.
I got 4 tabs running.
And thank you for taking this case.
You're welcome.
We've gone a whole year without a break. We were able to identify a media server that the bomber is using, but have not been able to crack into it. And just recently, the bomber sent another note to a local precinct threatening to detonate another explosive in 7 days. With only 5 days left, I knew we needed to contact the cold case crackers.
No.
We're going to sit and read.
We'll
be back to you later.
That's right. Is this what a detective's table looks like?
I think so.
are we starting? So we went
Summarize what we've got.
through all the evidence, and it didn't seem as much as the last case, which is good, I guess, but also doesn't seem like enough.
Yeah.
But all right, we'll go through the people, I guess, kind of like we did last time. It's a lot of information, though.
Nah, that's what's last time.
Okay, so we have the train map, which you can't really see these on because my light is bright. So this is where the explosion happened. And it was next to the last stop. The passengers on board, and then there are 29 total passengers. 9 of them are unknown and 20 known, which the 20 are known are the 20 that are known paid with credit, and the ones that are not known are paid with cash. We got the bomb. I guess it's what's it called? I guess bomb defusal guide, and it has a list of, I guess, the most common ones. I'm not sure. It does have in the police report what types of the chemical composition analysis. There we go. It has the stuff that was used, and I guess maybe we could find it online to see what. I don't want to look that up online.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Then they'll end up coming to my house. Why were you looking up this stuff? Well, it's because it was a case. It was
Cold case. I'm
cold
trying
case.
to crack it for you. Got the articles about the bombing. Well, first article is about a derailment that occurred a year prior to the bombing, which they didn't think had any malicious foul play. There you go. A couple of victims, but it only gives the last name of one. I think that's a hint.
Yeah, we did read the backs this time fully.
Yeah, we did.
Because
I looked up the websites. One is for a gaming website, which looks legit until you get to the very bottom of it and then see a link for cold case crackers. Then we've got an article about the Statue of Liberty reopening in 2003 after a 2-week renovation. I haven't read stuff about the power plant.
Oh, well, I did.
You did. What was it about?
That's where the guy comes in. He is protesting against the power plant being put in.
Then we've got the article about the bombing, which basically just says 5 people died, 8 injured in the train bombing. They think the bomb was detonated using a trigger or a timing device. You could feel the bomb 5 miles away. Then we also had a couple of voluntary witness statements. The challenge of this first phase is to identify who a key witness is who got off the train at the stop before the explosion. A couple of these note that they saw somebody get on or get off at a stop that's not on the railroad track, so we don't understand how it's happening.
Okay, so this explosion occurred on the H train, the H line or whatever train, and then the map here, if you use it.
There you go. That again.
Okay, so yeah, so the orange is the H line, but the witnesses, or the key witness, and everybody that they interviewed is on the green one, which is F train, and I don't really understand that.
Yeah, and every person is asked about the key witness, and through the course of reading all of them, you gather that it was possibly a female, possibly had glasses, a red shirt or a black shirt, 60 to 65 years old, wore blue jeans, had red shoes on.
Red shoes, I didn't get the red shoes.
One of them says, had light skin tone.
I saw that one.
Yeah, they had on red shoes.
Apparently, I did not read
You
this.
must not have read that one, because you didn't know about the age either.
Yeah.
It says that too.
Yeah, I didn't see this one. Huh, okay.
And then they have the 5 key suspects. The first one is Thomas Albany, who is a social media influencer or a blogger. And he has a lot of blog posts. They highlighted 3 that he's written over a couple years prior to the explosion. Last one was 4 days before the explosion. But basically them was all talking about how the government is corrupt and people need to respond and wake them up, and that violence is probably the only way that they're going to respond. And there's a lot of people who join the conversation and agree. One of the suspects is Tyler Vaughn, who is a...
Well, this was Thomas.
Yeah, let me show him.
Okay.
And Tyler Vaughn is a former military lieutenant, currently works for a security company in that same town.
When he was a lieutenant, though.
When he was a lieutenant in the military, his specialty was making bombs. And there is one person in the blog whose name is Lieutenant Wills 63, and his last name is Wills.
He was born in 63.
Actually, his middle name is Wills, sorry. And he was born in 63, and he writes a couple times about agreeing with everything, and then in the post 4 days prior, he comments to someone saying, I have a feeling that justice is coming soon. I would stop taking the train for a few days. And when he was interrogated, he showed up with his attorney and refused to answer any questions or offer any assistance whatsoever.
Yeah, he lawyered up real fast.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
Robert Towns is another suspect. Robert Towns is a railroad employee. He works in the railroad yard. He's worked there for 8 years. He recently has written angry letters to the leadership of the railroad company because he was upset about the derailing that happened the year prior. Didn't think that they took safety seriously. And he was the railroad worker in the yard for the H-line train that morning, and for the 2.5 hours prior to the train taking off for the first time, he was the only person working in the yard. He says his coworkers had all called out, so he was the only one. So for 2.5 hours prior to the train leaving, he was the only person at the train and had access to all of it. His response to that is he didn't see anybody else, so he didn't know who did it. And of course, they were asking him if he did it. But
He has no alibi because he was by himself.
yeah, and has no alibi. Another suspect is Karen Cole, no relation. And she has also worked for the railroad company for 8 years. She is the conductor for the train that had the explosion. However, she called out that day. It was noted in her interrogation that for the 8 years she's worked there, she's been a top-notch employee. She's never taken a day off, called in sick, anything. She's literally never missed a single shift for 8 entire consecutive years. However, the morning of that explosion, it was the first and only time she's ever called out. She said that she had personal things going on, but did not say what those things are. However, of note, she also has written a lot of angry things and spoken out against the company over the last year, also because of the derailing and thinks that they don't take safety seriously, just like Robert. Ed Gollick, political activist who basically describes his job as his company works to get people out of political office that are doing more harm than good to the people of that city, state, whatever. Most recently, he was adamantly in support of someone running for mayor who lost to the current mayor.
It was Odell. He quit. O'Connell concedes
They
race to Whitby.
Yeah, so Whitby is the current mayor who the last few years. Back in 2001, there was an article about O'Connell, who Ed Gollick supported, conceding the race. It was a very close race, but they conceded. Less than an hour later, Whitby had his acceptance speech and celebration speech. And Gollick has gone on to continue to actively speak out against him, even saying that he needs to be removed from office at all costs. And of note, one of the unpictured passengers of the train was Whitby's son, who's not on manifest because they paid cash.
Yeah.
But he was one of the passengers on the train that died. And it was publicly known that he was on that train traveling to go to a conference for something that his father was doing.
I'm just now wondering if I'm going to get flagged from YouTube for saying the word bomb and bombing over and over.
This is a coldcasecracker.com.
So I did just realize these people were on the train.
Yes.
They are not listed on the.
So
they
now
are
you've got
the
4 more of the cash people.
5
5 more of the cash people.
including
And
Travis. So
So
there's
now we know
6.
6. So we're down
7, 8,
to
9, 3.
3 people who
That we don't
are,
know. Still unknown.
and possibly one of which is the key witness, if it's not the
True.
photo picture lead. Right
But
there.
how are we going to know that?
Still don't know.
I guess the key witness, I guess we go with our thoughts. So we got 1 passenger lineup. So we use that as the 1 article. So it's going to be this one because the photo, she has glasses. So we think maybe the key witness is this lady here on the bottom because she has glasses, light skinned, female, maybe 60, 65. All right. I mean, we started off guessing last time and then this kind of went. So let's guess. We're going to say the passenger photo lineup.
Okay.
And if not, we can ask for a tip.
Oh, true. Saying what?
The passenger photo lineup.
Where?
There. Passenger photo lineup.
L3. And
You want to go with the one that said the female or glasses? I guess female.
okay.
Well, that's not going to make it.
Wait,
because
but
it's going to be.
are witness statements on here? Didn't we say that wasn't even one of the things? Because it's not one. Those aren't possible evidence for us to consider.
It's got to be. I mean, it came in the case. Passenger manifest. What's this one?
Try that maybe, manifest.
Passenger
is that-
manifest and the passenger photo lineup,
Which
maybe?
one's M3?
Yeah, I don't know how that would give us any information, but.
What is the name?
What is the name of the key witness? You need a name?
So I'm guessing so far we have the right evidence. T059. Who is T059?
Oh, what? Oh, T05.
Person at the bottom, Carol Woolridge.
Oh, well, look at you. I did not see that.
Congrats.
Woo! What did you use?
Carol Woolridge.
No, use this. Oh, this and this.
No, they have these two. She messed the description.
I didn't even. That was luck on that one. We kind of guessed with this, and then they're like, yeah, we need a name.
The investigation.
These 2. Letter opener, please. All right, so we have Edinburgh Court, 2nd District of New York. Dear Detective Crenshaw, your request for 5 search warrants in regards to the train bombing occurring on June the 23rd of June the 22nd, 2003 have been denied. At this time, the courts have found insufficient evidence to grant warrants for the homes of the suspects in the case. I don't blame them. We have her statement. Okay.
Who, Carol?
Yes.
Hey, Carol.
Thank you for coming in so quickly. Do you want to do a role play?
Sure.
We have no. Do you
I'll
want
be
to
the guy. You be Carol. Ms.
Ms.
Woolridge, thank you for coming in so quickly. We have no time to spare and really need to speak with you.
Okay. How can I help?
You were on the train that exploded last week, correct?
Yes, but I got off a few stops before it happened.
Yes, we know. Other passengers identified you as having gotten off the train, and we need to interview you. Your seat was close to the baggage car where the bomb was stored. Did you know that?
Oh my gosh. I guess it was. Was someone trying to kill me?
You jumped to that, huh? We do not believe so, Miss Woolridge. It is just that, according to our information, you were on the train for most of the day before you got off.
Yes, I was coming back from my daughter's place. She lives outside of town.
Most people are on the train before they get off. All that time you were sitting there, do you remember seeing or hearing anything come from that car?
I'm not sure. It was long. Oh no. I didn't even think about it until now. I'm a very bad actress. Okay. I didn't even think about it until now. Oh my gosh. Yes, I heard people.
People? More than one person?
Well, it was just one voice, but he was talking to someone, probably on a phone, I assume. I remember him asking a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you remember exactly what he was talking about?
No, I wish I could. I'm like, okay. He just seemed stressed and needed help with something and was talking to someone. That's all I remember. I'm so sorry. I did not even think about it until now.
It is okay. If you think of anything else, please let us know as soon as possible. We are on a clock here, Miss Orange.
I will. Man, this detective, though.
We made a comment to each other earlier that these interrogations are incredibly short.
Yes.
And then the only other thing is phase 2. You have identified Carol Woolridge as the key witness. After police spoke with her, they are convinced the bomber had help with the bombing. Detectives were able to determine that this accomplice had knowledge of the bomb prior to the explosion. Police wish to get a search warrant for the home of the accomplice.
We're not looking who did it. We're looking for the accomplice. And she said that they were... This is going to be one piece, because this is when we found out that it was...
You're right. So it's going to
people.
be... I was stuck with that because one of the victims on the first string was somebody with the last name T.
Oh, yeah.
Her last name's T.
Megan T, yeah.
Yep.
I know, the Rebecca Lynn and David Lynn is the only names that they gave in the first one.
Yeah.
And then I looked, and none of these are
And
in the
then
article.
eventually we're going to learn that Robert's wife died on the train.
Who's Robert?
The yard worker.
They're trying to get you down the political aspect of it rather than the disgruntled employee because his wife died on the derailment. Okay, so it's obviously, like I said, the one piece of evidence is going to be Carol's statement. And then accomplice. Do you want to try him as the accomplice or him?
I think he did.
I think he's the one that is behind it. What, I mean, unless you want
I'm
to...
going to do with this. It says it was probably maybe triggered remotely. Walter's article. No match.
Can we get a hint?
Hey, I'm an online blogger. Go by the username TimeMachineGirl209. I was in a conversation a while back that I think may have something to do with the bombing. They seem to know what was going to happen. There's a lot of nonsense on this blog these days, but this just didn't feel right. Hope this helps.
Blog post
Okay.
story. No match.
All right, try a different one.
All right, let's try his interrogation.
It is Christmas Eve, by the way. So we gotta make sure we're in bed before Santa comes. In case you can't hear that whispering in there, they're trying to stay quiet. I do greatly appreciate them. They're good girls.
Yeah, it still bugs me that we can't get onto the server. It's literally not any of those usernames. I've had them all. It's gotta be that and maybe his profile. Because it has his name and his year. What's his name? Tyler profile.
Yes.
Congrats, Chief Justice Sutherland has issued a search warrant for the home of Tyler Vaughn. You can now open phase 3 to see the results of the warrant. Verify the next phase.
We were going to try that the first time, but we didn't want to go him because we didn't feel like he was the accomplice. We felt he was the one that did it.
Yep. Okay. Move us on to phase 3. This one is harder than the last one.
Yeah. Which makes it in a way a little less fun. You obtained the search warrant for Lieutenant Tyler Vaughn's house and police carried it out. After speaking with him, police believe he was only an accessory to the bombing, but has vital information about the bomber's identity. Police have uploaded the audio of their interview with him, which you gotta go to another one. You can access here. Which 2 artifacts reveal the motive of the bomber and who is the one suspect? We're gonna go with your thing first, but we're gonna listen to that.
Yeah. Tab number 7.
This makes no sense. I don't know how to build a bomb, so this is not making sense.
Question 3. How did the bomber contact you?
The only way we ever communicated was online. He always went by the same username. It was FutureMan72.
Future Man.
I don't have that one.
I didn't try that.
I didn't see that either.
Do you know who they are?
No, I really don't. I knew if I came forward without a name, I'd take the fall for it all. I've been trying to find out ever since.
What did you do for the bomber?
I just told him some of the things I knew. I told him about timing devices and how to wire components.
It was timed. That's the only one that's timed that's less than 5 miles.
Where did he put the next bomb? They keep saying he. So see, I'm thinking no Karen.
He wouldn't tell me. I tried to find out. I wasn't going to help him again, but he asked for help with the timing device. Then he told me, with or without your help, was going off at 9:15.
9:15. Why was the bomber doing this?
I don't know. I really don't. He would always talk about justice, though.
Justice.
Making things right.
Justice, please.
Tried that
Making
earlier.
things right. His wife. Megan T.
Let's try Future Man
72. Yeah. And then the year.
We're in.
Yay! So it was Future Man 72. The bomb was a Trip Man 72-7.
Media server access towns. I'm sorry. Not for what I've done, but for how I had to do it. If you are reading this, my plan has been executed and justice has been served. The ending to my story had to be Transfer Station 3. This is where I was supposed to pick up Megan.
Haha! You were
The
right!
day of the derailment. To my family, you didn't deserve to see me like this.
Oh, I think we just solved it again, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good at these. And for once, I finished something I started and preserved my late wife's name. Megan, I love you. Posted by Robert.
No.
The suspect list and said, okay, does anybody have a last name that starts with T or G? And Robert had T, obviously.
I feel bad for him. But okay. Not enough to kill other people.
Of the bomb, Brigger 3600.
I was wrong. 8C.
Hey, 8.4 miles.
See, I was on the right track.
You're on the
here.
right track. But it said you could feel it 5 miles away, but it's a bomb with an 8 mile radius. So I'm going to say
Online.
Media access is 1.
See, that's the
'Cause
problem.
we
We
wouldn't-
solved it.
We wouldn't get.
So.
I think we did phase 4 again before 3.
Yeah,
I
that's what
think
we did
that's what's
last time.
happening.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
not on
the
there.
motive is that article. Congrats!
Woohoo!
Open your next phase envelope and continue the investigation.
Who is it? It's Robert. Okay, so another train schedule. Bonus phase. Oh no. Okay. So 9:15.
He said transfer 3 is where it needs to happen.
This is Robert Towns, which is our suspect. Just in case you've forgotten, here's Robert Towns. Okay, so we did solve it, but now we gotta stop the bomb. You need to identify what train the bomb is on.
He said it's happening at 9:15.
And it said
and
on
he said
transfer
transfer 3.
And we still got a bonus phase.
Yeah, I know. It just never ends.
Okay, well, I guess this one is 9:15, so try 6189. My recommendation to cold case crackers is do not put evidence online because some people's phones may be dead and they may not be able to get on those.
Alright, congrats on completing phase 4 and finding the train with the bomb. However, your job isn't finished. Open your bonus phase envelope now.
Damn it!
And there's going to be an even smaller bonus phase in there.
Oh, whoa, that's sneaky. We got a photo of the bomb, and I guess what the bomb was put in. or detonated in.
We better defuse the bomb.
Gosh. They said it was a Rigger 3600.
Yep.
Okay. You have identified. I'm not trained to cut wires.
I got this.
I was wondering why.
I got this. I'm cool under pressure. All right. Where's the bomb? Oh, bomb diagram.
Ah, look at that.
You have identified the train that the bomb is on. Your team has boarded the train. Now you must defuse the bomb before it explodes. To defuse the bomb, arrange the wiring fragments to complete the bomb wiring diagram. Choose the wires to cut in the proper order. Hurry before it's too late.
Don't take too long.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Okay, so in case you guys can't see, I tried to angle the camera down. Sorry. They gave us little, what are these called? Transparent color little thingies.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like the projection screen. They got 4 of those. We know which bomb it is because Tyler told us which bomb he wanted to use. But we got to put it in this little square right here. And it's not making sense to me. That helps, doesn't it?
Does it? Does it though?
I don't build these things, and I'm afraid to keep saying the word. YouTube may not even let me like keep this up at all. Let me ask you a question. Why would they have a detective to
we're no longer
defuse the bomb?
we're now the bomb squad.
I'm not the bomb squad. I will call the bomb squad.
Do they all stack on top of each other?
Yeah, I think they do. But how? Good job.
Look at that. I
Look at
connected
you.
the lines.
All right. They always say cut red.
Not on this one. That's a big boo-boo.
All right.
Now I gotta go to what I believe is the 8th website. I guess that's why this one's a bonus one. This one, now we get to be a bomb squad.
I don't want to be a bomb squad. I have never had a desire to be a bomb squad. I don't want that close. Boom! Did we blow
No
it?
master fuse. These aren't the correct wires in the correct order. You just died.
Okay, that's
No, I
fine.
didn't say that.
Shut up. You put green first, right? Or coil B. Battery A, which is the only battery that's black, right?
Oh, yeah. Did I put black?
Can you see?
No, I put the wrong letter.
Oh, bad mistake to make on a bomb.
Congratulations,
I did
you
not want to
defused
take-
the bomb and saved countless lives. You have completed the Edinburgh bomber case and are quite the detective.
The investigation was aided by a private detective team called the Cold Case Crackers.
No, we are not.
Federal authorities, the private detective team not only found the necessary evidence to find those who were responsible, they also defused an active explosive on train 6189.
Because they were idiots and going to the scene to try to do it.
We solved yet another case.
Yay. Case number 2. This was the bomber, Edinburgh bomber. Whew, it's I don't think it took as long as last time.
No, we started a little after 5 o'clock. So, hey, like 3.5 hours. I said we'd get it done in 3.
We probably would have if it wasn't for the bomb.
True. And we did take one break in there.
Yeah. So yeah, that was. I gotta stop saying so. Yeah, so annoying.
yeah.
All right, this has been another video with solving cold cases. Again, you guys can find them on Amazon, and I will try to remember to post links. I've got a lot of footage to go through, and it is late. Well, it's like 8:30, but still, it is getting late on Christmas Eve. So we are going to get off here, and don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button and the notification bell. Just hit it all. Not the dislike. I mean, if you just dislike it, fine. And
Comment, share.
leave a comment below if you guys have done any of these, if you recommend any of these, if you've done this one. Basically, anything you want to comment, I still talk back. And I will see you guys next time. What did you say?
That's it. He talks back.
I talk about